Hello and welcome to the bathroom, guys. Today I'm gonna review a soap I had wanted to try for a very long time. It's a soap that is not available here in Sweden, but I read many reviews about this soap and how bad it is, so I just felt I had to try it. It's the legendary mythical Williams mug soap. For a lasting lather, it says here on the box. It came in this cardboard box. I got this soap from Conny, thank you very much. I understand that this is a very cheap soap in the States. It's I heard from my American friends they pay $1 for this soap, and you don't even get a hand soap in Sweden for that money, I can assure you. So it's a very cheap soap. And I'll be very interested to see if it can perform. It has a very, let me put my reading glasses on here. Of course, the ingredients list are completely terrible. It's not good at all, so I need any weapon I have here for the post shave. I'm gonna use my Balm. There is no ingredients in this soap that are good for the skin, and I will use the witch hazel. Before I start, I want to say that I have actually test lathered this soap a few times since I got it, with the same terrible results every time. I've been bowl lather it. I have not face lather with it yet. And for a few minutes ago I had a peaky foam in here. It's impossible to whip this soap up to get a creamy lather without big bubbles. And if you get only small bubbles like I managed to do this time, I loaded the soap a lot on an almost dry brush and then went in with a few drops of water like I do with every soap. But it doesn't help. It starts to completely disappear here, and it's only big bubbles everywhere. I got the foam, I didn't get any real lather at the best. But don't hold that against it. It's how it shaves that is the most important thing. How the lather, the slickness and glide. Anyway, I will not give this soap any special treatment at all. I've been testing around 60 soaps here, and only a few of them had disappointed me with disappearing lather and bad glide. So I will treat this soap at the same way as every other soap. I'm not going to do any special arrangement, because I think if you want to have a shave, you take your soap and you get going. You don't have to soak it for 24 hours or 2 days and plan your shaves like that. It's completely crazy. You should be able to take your soap and get a shave whenever you want. So I'm not going to treat this soap in any special way at all. If you buy this soap here in Sweden, you have to import it, and of course it gets more expensive than $1. It's around 32 Swedish krona, or let me think, $350 here for a soap. So let's start, I think, with a face lather. I will use another brush, my best brush, the best synthetics I have, to give this soap a fair chance, so no one can blame me for not done my best with this soap. Here it is. First of all, I must say about the scent of this soap. It's a sticky, nasty chemical scent of citrus. When I first smell this soap, it reminds me of something very familiar, but I could not in the world figure out what it was until I cleaned my toilet the other day. It smells exactly like that. This one, I'm gonna show you. VC Duck. It has the exact chemical strong sticky citrus scent as this one. So the scent here is terrible. And but it's a weak scent, thank God. So I will be able to have this on my face, because I would not done it otherwise. So damp brush, go in. I also gave this soap a good chance by loading it 5-6 times longer than I usually do with any soap, to give it a fair chance, considering it's been so cheap soap. It's not so economical, because other soaps you can load just for 10 seconds and you get enough for 3-4 passes. This one will end quickly, this soap, if you need to load it so much. Now I have incredible much here on my bristles, more than I never do with any soap. I'm gonna paint it on now. We should never judge the dog by the hair, so of course I'm gonna treat this soap and judge it, how it performs during the shave, not by the scent or by the foamy lather or anything. This seems like a very, very good load. And this is the first time I put this soap on my face. Put the water on here a little bit, and we go in with the water, see what's happened. You see, you get something immediately here. The peaks builds up very quickly. But as you can see, it's millions of air bubbles here as well on the face. The scent is weak on this soap, thank God. As you can see, it disappears almost as fast as I put it on. So the lasting lather here is should be for a disappearing lather. Instead, it would be more fair to the customers. I can't build a lather really here, good creamy lather. It's impossible. It just won't do that. So forget it, we have to start the shave before there's anything left. And in the bowl, it's completely become a foam, all of it. And it was less than 5 minutes ago, this was almost looking like a lather, but now it's only foam here. So the lather is disappearing extremely quick on this soap. For the shave today, it's Flash Boredom asked me to use the Gillette Slim, and of course I obey and do that. I have my favorite blade in here, one of them anyway, the Voskhod blade, the first use for that one. So let's do this. Setting 5 on this. Gillette. Something is very strange here. You see, it doesn't cut almost. It's already dried out. It dries out in less than a minute on your face, this soap. I have to reapply. Take the here's from the bowl. It's completely foam, nothing else. It's a slight residual slickness, but it feels quite strange. It's don't know how to explain this. It's like you put on a cream. It's not. It's slick, but it's almost when you put your fingers on and draw them like this, it's like they get stuck, like glue or something like that. Very strange first pass. Never experienced something like this before. The lather in the bowl are gone after 5 minutes, 6-7 minutes. It just disappeared in thin air. It's empty in that brush now. I almost don't have any lather left. Oh my god. It's peaky, all right. Peaky foam. Sorry, just rinsing my hands here. I don't know where this soap is made. It says it's from New York, I think, but it doesn't say where it's made. I don't think this soap is made in the United States. Okay, second pass done. I'm good here. I have a few spots here and there. I've been trying to reach them on my jawline here. Now the lather is completely gone from the brush. This is against the grain on my neck. However, even if the lather is catastrophic, it provides with glide. But the lather is, if you consider creaminess, thickness and looks, the absolute worst soap I ever tried. Actually, I think my hand soap would be better than this. But there's some kind of glide here, but it's not too bad. That's the only positive thing I can say about this soap. There is a strange way of residual slickness that seems a lot thicker than on other soaps. But there's slickness, absolutely. I guess that's why this soap is still around. It's absolutely not because of the lather, the look of the lather anyway. I need a good shave, by the way, because I have an counter tonight. Actually, you can just put water here on. You don't have to bother about the brush, because it doesn't make any good to the shave anyway. It's slick enough to shave without the lather after the first pass. Actually, I recommend doing that, because there is no lather anyway. This works very nice. So what you could do is that you could take this soap in your hand, wash your face with it, massage in for a minute or two, and rinse it off, and then just shave. You don't have to bother with a brush or anything here, because it doesn't do any good to the shave at all. It works just fine like this. As you can see. So, I'm satisfied like this, guys. Let me rinse and I'll be back for the conclusion. Back for the post shave. Noberu Sweden Sandalwood Balm. A lot of good things in it. I'm gonna give you my opinions of this soap. I skipped witch hazel. I go directly to the balm, because this balm contains witch hazel also, so I don't need cookie and cookie like that. So this legendary mythical soap, Williams mug, from the beginning. The scent is a sticky, chemical citrus note that are, in my opinion, very nasty. I don't like it at all. Lucky enough, it was a very mild scent, so it doesn't bother you really when you put it on your face. It was okay, I can say. The lather, I tried several times for a week or two, almost every day actually, to lather this soap in a bowl, and I could never, whatever I did, get a creamy lather of it. I could at the best get good peaks, but it was foamy all the time and full of tiny bubbles, and it disappeared in 5, 6, 7 minutes in the bowl. It's completely gone. It transforms to foam and just disappears. And you could see that on the face lather as well. For a few seconds, 30 seconds maybe, you had something look like a little lather, but it disappeared very, very fast and dried out very, very fast. However, the upside, the pros of this soap was that it was a very good residual slickness. I had a very nice shave. I'm very happy with this shave. I'm almost BBS. And as you saw, when I took only water on the face, it was no problem to shave. No irritation, no nothing afterwards. I guess this is the strong side of this soap. So what can I say? It's a very cheap soap, but remember this, you can't load this soap like a good artisan soap just for 10 seconds. You have to load it 2, 3, 4 times longer to be able to get that amount of soap on the brush, to start to the load on the brush to start to shave and to get some kind of lather. So the soap will of course end faster than a more quality soap does, and you have to calculate that into the cost also. $1 soap, okay, but it maybe run out 4 times quicker than a better soap, like for example this soap. It's about the same size. This soap you can load only less than 10 seconds, and you have plenty of soap. This costs $7, I think, and this one costs $1. This soap holds the lather and give you a perfect quality of the lather all the way, as well as a good post-shave feeling with natural ingredients. So I had a good shave, nothing to say about that, but I cannot recommend this soap because of the nasty ingredients list. Half of it was only chemicals. There is no ingredients that are soothing and nourishing for your skin at all in this soap, so you need to have a balm afterwards. Absolutely, you need that. If not, in the long run your skin will dry out terrible and you will get very bad irritation from this soap. Slickness, it was great, as I said. Okay, thank you for watching. Put your comments below if you want, and take care. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.